एम आई बीइंग सेल्फिश, क्या मैं इतनी बुरी पार्टनर हूँ, या इज दिस इवन नॉर्मल? आफ्टर मैरिज भी आप ऐसे जी सकते हो, क्योंकि मेरे आसपास उस टाइम पे ना कोई भी इतना अपने आप को प्रायोरिटाइज नहीं कर रहा था, या इतना कोई भी अपने ड्रीम्स के लिए, अपने पैशन के लिए, इन सब चीजों के लिए मांग रहा था. आई एम गोना हेल्प यू हाउ टू प्रायोरिटाइज योर सेल्फ और पुट योर सेल्फ फर्स्ट विदाउट फीलिंग एनी गिल्ट. So I'm going to share some of my experiences and some of the things that have been working for me. Marriage is about sharing everything. Sounds cute, right? One dream, one life, one plate. But कभी सोचा है अगर सब कुछ ही शेयर कर लोगे तो तुम्हारे लिए क्या बचेगा? As a corporate girlie juggling work deadlines, घर, finances, emotional health, mental health, one thing that I've learned for sure is putting myself first isn't selfish. It's a necessity. But let's be honest. Every time a married girl puts herself first, guilt comes naturally. Either it's self-imposed या फिर society का डाला हुआ. But have you ever thought, did we sign up for compromised only marriages or compromised only life? Today's video is from my heart to yours. And by the way, it's episode 4 of Struggles of a Corporate Girlie, where you will get to see the real side of corporate and a women's life. Married, unmarried, doesn't matter. Marriage changes a lot of things, mostly for women, which makes me think, why does it that women have to change the most? I mean, have you ever thought, ये सारे questions हमेशा एक लड़की से ही क्यों पूछे जाते हैं? Why you working so late? Sunday है, family के साथ time spend कर ले. Why do you have to spend so much on your makeup? Why do you have to spend so much on your clothes? Why do you need so many vacations? तू मेरे friends के साथ hang out क्यों नहीं करती? तुझे मेरे friends अपने क्यों नहीं लगते? Why does it feel like there's a secret rule book no one gave me? When a man prioritizes his career, his passion, his video games, his football, उसे तो कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं करता. But suddenly, if I'm focusing on these things, I mean not those things exactly, but मेरे interests, suddenly I'm selfish. Suddenly I just think about myself only. That's why today we're gonna break that toxic mindset. I'm gonna help you how to prioritize yourself or put yourself first without feeling any guilt. Because trust me, मुझे काफी टाइम लगा था, but मैंने काफी हद तक इसी सॉर्ट कर ली है. अब मुझे गिल्ट जहाँ इतना होता था वहाँ इतना होता है. There's still a lot to go, but at least I can give you some tips and tricks and some hacks that you can use for yourself. Because girls, putting yourself first isn't self, it's survival. You know, I've been researching a lot on relationships, love, partners, societal conditioning, and after reading and listening to so many psychologists, relationship experts, therapists, I've come to a conclusion. Guilt isn't just a personal thing, it's something that is ingrained into you since childhood. It's how you're conditioned as a kid, and a lot of it comes from your society. According to psychologists, there are 3 major reasons why married women feel guilt whenever they think of prioritizing themselves. Number 1, no points for guessing, it's social conditioning. Dr. Nicole Pereira, a clinical psychologist, mentioned that women are caregivers first and individuals second. I mean, society teaches us to be like that. Good wife always prioritizes her family. But my question is, who decided that and why should we follow that? Number 2 is emotional labor. Of course, there was again a research from Dr. Harriet Lerner that women do the invisible emotional labor in relationships. And let me explain that to you. Birthdays याद रखना, anniversaries याद रखना, important dates याद रखना, सारी pictures को अपनी गैलरी में एल्बम बना के रख, emails को कलेक्ट करके रखना, greeting cards कलेक्ट करके रख, ये सारी चीजें, all these efforts are counted as emotional labor. And keeping a track of all these things and all these schedules, because a lot of times women are so much emotionally involved within their families, like किसको क्या पसंद है, किसको क्या अच्छा लगता है, किसका क्या रूटीन है, तो ये सारी चीजें it takes a toll on you. And when they take time for themselves, like for example चाय का टाइम मान लो आप 6 बजे आपके घर में चाय का टाइम, और आपको पता है चाय बनती है, और उस टाइम पे वही एक स्लॉट है आपके स्केड्यूल में जो आपको सूट करता है, मे बी फॉर योर वॉक और फॉर योर जिम और व्हाटएवर, और आपको पता है कि घर में चाय बनेगी तो भाई सबको मैं चाय बना के ही चली जाऊँ और उतने में आपका टाइम निकल जाए. So these are the kind of things that women also self-impose on themselves. A lot of women have to do it because they've been doing it and they do not have the courage or the guts or maybe the situation. I'm not discounting the fact and I'm not saying कि वो चीज खराब है या नहीं है, to each to its own, but a lot of women who are in a position to take a stand for themselves and talk about वो भी नहीं करती हैं, and I think all of this comes under emotional labor. And when they take time for themselves, they feel like they're neglecting something. Well, I agree, but my question is, why only women? Number 3, fear of judgment. According to a study, women fear being judged as uncaring and neglectful, which is completely opposite to men because they don't care. उनको तुम कितनी बार बोल देते हैं भाई तू बिल्कुल केयरिंग नहीं है या तू बहुत ज्यादा चीजें निगलेक्ट करता है, उनको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. बट अगर हमें कोई ऐसा बोल दे तो हमें बहुत अजीब लगता है. दैट्स परहैप्स द ओनली एंड वन ऑफ द मेजर रीजंस जब हम कोई बाउंड्री सेट करते हैं तो हमें ये लगता है अपने अंदर कि यार हमें कोई बहुत अनकेयरिंग या सेल्फिश या निगलेक्टफुल समझ लेगा. सो इवन व्हेन वी वांट टू प्रायोरिटाइज आवरसेल्व्स, गिल्ट स्नीक्स इन, एंड दैट इज सो ट्रू. दैट इज सो ट्रू ऑन सो मेनी लेवल्स बिकॉज आई फील इट टिल डेट. को बहुत बार ऐसा लगता है. बट द क्वेश्चन हियर इज व्हाट डू वी डू अबाउट इट? सो आई एम गोना शेयर some of my experiences and some of the things that have been working for me, and I would love to know about your experiences as well because of course we are in this together. But I'm going to share mine because I know a lot of young girls are watching this, and even if you're of the same age as me, I just wish and I just hope I will be able to help you in some way or the other. When I got married, I used to feel guilty all the time because मैं 4 साल अकेली रहती थी. And if you are not new to this channel, you already know my story, but I'm going to share it again. मैं 4 साल अकेली रही थी, बहुत chilled out माहौल में और सब कुछ सही था. And suddenly I got married and I had to live with a family. तो काफ़ी चीज़ें जो मेरा खुद का रूटीन था वो चेंज हो गया. I used to feel so guilty for doing all those things I used to love. Not that anyone was stopping me from doing it, but वो अपने आप ही guilt आ रहा था. And I think it was stemming from the fact that I saw a lot of women around me doing the same thing, and I never sort of question them because जब आप छोटे होते हो तो आपको इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा होता आपके आसपास की मैरिड लेडीज क्या कर रही है. बट वंस यू गेट मैरिड, यू स्टार्ट लुकिंग एट द वर्ल्ड थ्रू अ डिफरेंट लेंस, और तब आपको रियलाइज होता है यार ये इतना कुछ कर रही है या ये इतना कुछ कर रहा है, इसको रिटर्न में क्या मिल रहा है या ये इतना क्यों कर रही है. तो ये सारी चीज़ें मेरे भी दिल पर आने लगी. एंड देन आई थॉट कि बहुत ज़्यादा गिल्ट सा हो रहा है. एंड आई ऑलवेज यूज टू थिंक, एम आई बीइंग अनफेयर टू माई पार्टनर, एम आई बीइंग सेल्फिश, क्या मैं इतनी बुरी पार्टनर हूँ या इज दिस इवन नॉर्मल. क्योंकि मेरे आसपास उस टाइम पे ना कोई भी इतना अपने आप को प्रायोरिटाइज नहीं कर रहा था या कोई भी अपने ड्रीम्स के लिए, अपने पैशन के लिए, इन सब चीज़ों के लिए मांग रहा था. एंड आई वॉज डिफरेंट. कोई एक इंस्पिरेशन ही नहीं मिल रही थी एक नॉर्मल वर्ल्ड में. आफ्टर मैरिज भी आप ऐसे जी सकते हो. देन आई थॉट टू हेल विद द वर्ल्ड, टू हेल विद एवरीवन, लेट मी जस्ट पेव माय ओन वे एंड navigate this thing called marriage. And pat on the back, I did pretty good with it. I'm gonna tell you about small changes that I made along the way that made a huge difference in my marriage. Number 1, I started treating my me time as a non-negotiable, and I thought of it like charging my phone. I mean, मैं 1% बैटरी पे नहीं चल सकती हूँ dude, मुझे चार्ज होना है तो मुझे होने. Whether it's Netflix, gym, journaling, art, craft, going on long walks, solo dates, shopping, anything for you. I mean, take that time guilt free. Earlier, I felt so bad taking break. Now I know. If I'm not happy, my marriage won't be either. So I have to be happy. For me, my me time is going on solo walks, long solo walk, 2 productive hours of creating content, talking on my phone with my loved ones all day, every day. I just can't do without my gossip sessions with my loved ones, my friends. And no matter what happens in a day, how much busy I am, I will make some time to do that, because either of these things, not all every day, but out of these 3-4 things, I will do at least one thing daily just for myself, because that's how I keep myself sane. I also started setting boundaries patiently. Earlier I used to fight a lot, but I learned that with patience बहुत चीजें easy हो जाती है. So patiently but loud and clear. Marriage doesn't mean you have to vanish your personal space. So now my work deadline, I focus on them guilt free. Societal pressure, social pressure, I say no without thinking too much. I mean, I know places that are important and I need to be there. I respect my family and my partner, so I make sure that I'm there. But I also know that there are certain places that I'm not needed, so I'll just say no and not think too much about. Partner चाहिए for everything. I've seen a lot of this with my friends and my family, but no way. Nope. For me, I don't need my partner for everything, because I know separate hobbies are healthy and I want to keep it that way. Of course, we have a balance of doing things together, but individual hobbies are a must, because if I start involving him in everything I love, he might just suck the fun out of it, or that hobby might not remain my safe space, and I can't afford to do that. So instead of thinking लोग क्या कहेंगे, I now ask मुझे क्या चाहिए, and I make sure that I remember this. Number three, I also reframe guilt as self-care. So instead of I'm neglecting my marriage, I tell myself I'm taking care of myself so that I can take care of my marriage better. And happy individuals make happy marriage. So taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's smart. And talking to my partner also helped a lot. I really had some real heart to heart conversations with him. Sometimes guilt is also self created. So there was this one time when I spoke to Gautam and I told him that, I feel so guilty of taking this me time just for myself and spending time on my own. But you know what? I really, really need it. And he understood. I mean, till date, he respect that I need my own space. I need to do some things on my own. He just respects my me time, and I think that sort of made things a little easier. And you know what? If your partner loves you, if your partner respects you, they will respect your need for space. Talk to them. Let them know this isn't about ignoring them, but spending more time with yourself. It's about being a happier version of yourself. It took me a while to understand that prioritizing myself isn't selfish, but now when I've understood it, life has become so, so, so beautiful and easier. And trust me, it won't come easy to you as well, because I still struggle on most days. But it's important to know that if I don't take care of myself, my marriage would suffer too. A healthy relationship isn't built on self sacrifice, it's built on balance. And you have to make a balance between spending time with your partner and spending time with yourself. When you evolve, your marriage grows beautifully. And if someone tells you marriage is about adjusting, blah blah blah, tell them yes, of course it is, but for both the partners, not just for one. So I would like to know, what's that number one thing that makes you feel guilty? Is it your me time, your career, your dreams, your friends? I'd love to know. Please let me know in the comments. And how do you manage that? And if you want me to talk about more topics in this series, then please, please, please let me know in the comments. And I would love to create more videos. I just simply enjoy it. And if you're on this channel for the very first time, please check out all my videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I make awesome content on Instagram. It's funny, relatable, very cool. Do follow me there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.